everybody, it's James here from GoodGuitarist.com, and in today's lesson I'm going to be teaching you another super easy Christmas song that just uses 3 chords, Joy to the World. The chords are G, C, and D. It uses the most common strumming pattern ever. The one catch with this song is it is a little bit quick, but you can play it at whatever speed you like. Anyways, we're going to jump right in and learn the chord shapes. This song uses G, D, and notice I'm pivoting off my ring finger when I go to D. And we also have a C chord. Now, those are considered easy chord shapes, but if you're just getting started, especially that C chord, it can be really tricky. I have a free ebook that goes over all the basics. It comes with all these videos as well that'll teach you how to make the switches clean. I have a video for G to C, one for G to D, I have one for C to D. So all the switches in this video are covered in a nice systematic way that you can just practice along to. It's not about learning the information as much as it is just going through the motions and doing it a whole bunch and getting that experience. So please check out my free ebook if you haven't already gotten your copy. I'll put a link in the corner. Otherwise, if you are somewhat comfortable with these shapes, we can put them in order. Starting off on a G chord, we're going to play downstrokes only, and we're going to count out loud just so we can get each chord the right amount of times. We're not going to do anything fancy with the rhythm yet. We're just counting, starting on G. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3, 4. G, going to C, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2. We have a lot of G coming up 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4. D, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2. Quick switch here, G, 2, D, G, 2, 3, 4. So a couple things to look out for there. There was that section where we played a lot of G chord in a row, and I counted that a certain way, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So I was counting to 4, but the first number was going up, 1 and then 2 and 3 and 4, because I'm counting how many times I'm counting to 4, and that's a good way of keeping track of when you have a lot of the same chord, so that you don't get lost. And I also, near the end there, switched from G to D. G was on beats 1 and 2, and D was on beats 3 and 4. So otherwise, it was all pretty straightforward. Those are the 2 things to look out for there when it comes to keeping track of where you are in the song, because that's a really important skill to develop, and counting is the best way to do it. Anyways, now that we have our chord progression down, let's take a look at the strumming pattern. It goes like this. I'll do it slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I'm going down, root, down, down, up. And root just means to aim for the thicker strings. Just makes it kind of like a bass note. Like it adds a little bit of dynamics to our playing. Either way, when it comes to putting the strumming pattern together, first we have down, root. And let's count that out, going down, root, 3, 4. Down, root, 3, 4. 3, 4. So notice I count that missing part of the strumming pattern. I count that 3, 4. That's really important. I want you to practice it exactly like that. And then we can do the second half the same way, going 1, 2, down, down, up. 1, 2, down, down, up. 1, 2. And then once you've practiced each half separately, we put it all together. 3, 4, down, root, down, down, up, down, root, down, down, up. And when it comes to speeding the strumming pattern up, to get it flowing, I find saying the pattern really helps. Just going down, root, down, down, up, down, root, down, down, up, down, root, down, down, up. Down, down, up, down, root, down, down, up, down, root, down, down, up. Because this one's so quick, it's important to take a little bit of extra time with that pattern before we add the chord shapes back to the equation, just muting the strings and going through it and really starting to feel it. Now, before we add this pattern to our progression, remember when we switched from G to D, just doing 2 beats of each one, G, 2, D, 4? Well, for that part, we have to do something different with the strumming. We're going to go down, down, up on each chord shape, because we don't have enough time to do the whole strumming pattern because they're so close together. So just going down, down, up, down, down, up. You can just try that a little bit ahead of time, or you can just watch this whole thing, see how it goes, and then try it with me after. Anyways, we're going to put that together now, and I want to use my metronome to help us keep a steady beat. I'm going to set my metronome to 80 beats per minute. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's how you play Joy to the World. Now at this point, all you have to do is print off the lyrics. I believe there's 4 verses to this tune. So you do that chord progression 4 times in a row, and that's it. If you'd like a chord chart that has everything, the lyrics, the rhythm, the chords, all laid out and lined up, so you can just see it all, just like it was in this lesson, I have that available on my Patreon page. I'll put a link for that down below. I also have a full playthrough where we play through the entire song with the chords and the melody to help guide you through it, to help you learn to keep your place in the tune. That's available on my Patreon page. Otherwise, don't forget about my free ebook if you'd like some extra help with the fundamentals, with the chords, the switching, the strumming. I also have my complete beginner's course, which is like a guided tour through all of that, learning songs along the way, building up your rhythm, doing everything that you need to go from an absolute beginner to a confident strummer. Otherwise, have a fun time practicing. Happy holidays, and I'll see you soon.